Akio spent the session drinking with Berkson Bragg,
Yes.
the barbarian.
And
I assume he'll want him to join Eder Haven.
now he has to get his stomach pumped.
Hey, you seem like a good drinking buddy. Have you ever thought of joining a private military? Huh?
No.
I don't know what personality you got. So
What
I have
if I
to
kill all of them?
He's sad
you-
right now.
wait, you're sad? He's sad? Why is he sad?
He's the
That's-
barbarian that killed some of his buddies and went nuts in the blood theater.
Oh,
Theater
you.
of blood.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy.
Hey, alright. Look. Hey, I think you want to take your anger out on people, right? And maybe monsters. I could give you that opportunity for sure.
But the last time I got angry, I murdered all my friends.
I moved to put my hand on his shoulder if he allows me.
He doesn't move.
Buddy, I get what you mean.
He lashes out.
In our line of work, we lose bodies all the time. Boy, I got stories for you, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this pain that you're feeling, you can take it.
Shove it up your ass.
Well, I don't say that.
I know.
And you can apply it and make yourself a weapon of vengeance, yeah, buddy. You can avenge your buddies and then atone for your sins.
Yes, I can avenge them. I'll
Yes.
go back to the Verdant Groves and kill every succubus I see
No.
until I
no.
kill Polonius himself.
Okay, now you're going way overboard. Hey, I met the guy. Trust me. No, that's not. Well, you know what? How about you join me and we'll see if we have that opportunity presented itself, huh? We can talk about it.
Hey,
I
No,
will
not
hold you to you getting me to kill Polonius if it's the last thing I do.
All right. That. There's no way this would backfire on me, as things have done in the past. All right. Well, let's finish up our pitchers of ale. Order us some.
He grabs your forearm, like pulls you towards him in a sort of like that the manly shake, and then he headbutts you in the face.
He's
Why?
You take 5,000 points of non-lethal damage.
Am I unconscious?
No, you're still conscious. Your
Okay.
forehead. He headbutted you in the forehead, so it's the.
All right.
place
As I
where
stare
it's-
as I stare at the ceiling with I assume my legs are up and my arms are high. I like shrug and I turn and look at him like, why?
We are allies now.
Oh, right, barbarian. All right, nice to meet you. Wait, I mean, nice to be your buddy, barbarian. Whatever.
Yes.
Whatever, then he just drinks.
Yeah, and there we go.
Alright.
I need to stop doing that voice because he just talks like this.
Yeah. Incidentally, during that conversation was while Pow and Pascal were still in the
throws of passion.
in the
No.
bar.
Yeah, during that, you would have seen in the background, Pow like gets up from the table, like arms, hands on the tabletop, like huh, and then just like sits back down, confused when they like shake on it and seem like chums. Like, okay, well, cool.
I give you a thumbs up.
That was a weird
Okay. Yeah, it was. I guess
I
that's
don't-
how they bond.
Hmm.
I'm glad. I guess.
one. Should I headbutt you in the forehead?
No, I don't think I could take that.
You
think
actually probably could. I don't have the highest constitution in this party.
That's me.
Wait, really?
Both Kasu. Oh yeah.
It is
I-
Kasumi's primary stat, so.
Mhm.
Is
Yeah,
all-
my damage is fueled by my constitution.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Straight
gonna be
from
your
the
new ass
bod.
was like upping your constitution for some reason.
Straight
Yeah.
in the butt.
It's for my it's as you all know, constitution is health in the butt.
Almost spat my tea out just then. Be fun.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I have a 22 constitution unbuffed, and whenever I go into elemental
Jeez!
overflow,
Wow.
I have a let's see, Where am I at right now?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
That's
I'm at a 26 when I go into overflow.
Dope.
But then it's partially like a water butt,
Eh.
aqueous, semi-aqueous.
we can stop now.
Yeah, I think we
Please.
can.
Sure.
So, we actually ended the previous session with a meeting among the government of Surugu, the first in quite some time, as you are trying to figure out how to proceed as far as the army currently bivouacked in Katsune.
It's a good word.
Bivouacked? Yeah. When the apparent ambassador from Montfaucons was loudly announced by the professional major domo Maximilian, who you have met before.
Oh.
Yes.
Bless you. Although previously employed by a different Montfaucon nobleman. So, you are now face to face with the still flamboyantly bowing Maximilian and the relatively mousy, somewhat nervous, tapping the tips of his fingers together, looking man in the Rococo clothing with a big wig. Not a big powdered wig. His is a natural color, but still very clearly a wig. It flows down to his, between his shoulder blades in big, luxurious curls that he surely cannot produce himself. And he looks towards the rest of you. Alights on his eyes alight on Sada, and since the rest of you do seem to be sort of clustered around her, presumes her to be the one in charge. And he bows.
Hey.
Hey. I am the Vicomte de Bognard. My name is Francois Baron, and I have been sent here as a emissary from the crown of Montfaucon. This is the royal seat of Haddeno, yes?
Oh, yeah, I suppose so.
I was, forgive me, but expecting something perhaps more grand. Not to insult you, but it does appear that your castle is being rebuilt, and I was told to expect.
We burned it down.
Very good.
Yeah, now it's being rebuilt. I mean, we weren't in charge when it burned down, but
Ah.
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
we did set it on fire.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance. I take it that you then are the Sorgan of Haddeno. He looks around at the room in the ensuing silence.
I shrug.
Am
He-
I perhaps mistaken?
Two.
I'm thinking.
You got it.
I mean, sort of just of this island right now.
So what are you doing?
This island?
Yep.
Dr. Reed.
This island being this is forgive me. I am clearly mistaken as to where I am. I had thought that I am on one of the small northern islands of the Broken Coast, but I am clearly then on the main island, the large one, northeast of T. Forgive me, I was mistaken. So, this is the capital city of Oe.
No, this is Sarugu.
This is Surugu,
Yes.
the small northern island.
Yes.
And you are the ruler of not Hadano, but this small northern island.
Yes.
Hmm. Very good, Maximilian. Come, we were leaving.
What just happened?
What has happened
Now
is that I was brought here under false pretenses, and I will not suffer a representative of my crown to be insulted so.
I even know who you are.
Clearly, the feeling is mutual.
Okay, look, it looks like we've got off on the wrong foot here, and I think maybe you've just caught us at a weird time. The vibe in the room is strange, admittedly. Maybe we can talk about the reason why you did come here, and maybe, I mean, we're a fine budding nation. We have yet to perhaps spread 2 other islands. It'd be great to talk with you and sit down over some tea.
I was sent here after a missive was received from our ambassador in the Twin Kingdoms, an actual established country,
Well,
telling the crown that the island chain of Hadano had recently suffered a insurrection and that its government had been overthrown in the Northern Islands.
That's us.
yep. So far, so good.
Except I just said Northern Islands.
I mean, we're working on
Isles.
it.
I was
I mean-
under the impression that by now, given your incredible success, that you would have succeeded in overthrowing the former shogun, clearly not former shogun. Evidently, I was mistaken.
Mustaka.
I mean, we are recognized by the Twin Kingdoms and Viven.
That is both curious and reassuring at the same time. I can only imagine why they have chosen to recognize the government of a single island, but be that as it may. Do you have a chief foreign officer, a diplomat, who could perhaps explain the situation to me a bit more delicately?
Look,
Do we? Didn't we?
we did.
We
I think
did?
it was Tazari, sort of.
I think it was. Wasn't it? Shit.
Your head diplomat is currently the Grand Prince of Viven, yes.
Damn it. We didn't fill that
We need a new
role
one.
after he left. Oh, no.
We're sort of in a
Well, I
transitory
mean-
stage right now.
The regent is current. I mean,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
his face? Hajime is the
Hajime,
grand
yeah.
diplomat in the sense
Yeah,
that
yeah,
he
yeah.
steps into roles when there isn't somebody present.
I appear to have interrupted a meeting of yours.
Yes.
Might I inquire what it is about?
One of the Shogun's armies, a force of the Shogun's army, is here on the island right now. We plan to convince them to join us.
You plan to convince them to join you.
Yes, because most of them
Why would they do that?
are soldiers who used to serve for Sarugu back in the day.
Ah,
Yes.
How fortunate for you.
Yep. What languages can Hajime speak? Can he talk to this guy?
Hajime can speak Hadanese. Unfortunately, that's it.
Damn.
Pau can be a universal translator now because she can speak any language.
You have the tongue of Sun Moon.
Yeah, I do.
Also, incidentally, Gadars has the tongues spell constantly
Oh,
on him.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he does.
Very good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, time for Gadars to be the grand diplomat.
Yeah.
He does have
He's
a very
got
high
a
charisma.
he's
does.
got a really high charisma.
But would he be cool about it?
He's cool about everything. He's the coolest guy there is.
Maybe too cool?
I mean, it's possible, but imagine if like
Too cool,
so
huh?
okay, imagine this French
Pull out my
dude
sword.
and then like a bunch of other powdered wigs and they're all coming together for a meeting and then you hear like a sick guitar riff and Gadar slides in on a skateboard and goes wow
Shit.
and then immediately
Wait,
starts
Wait, he goes bawow or a guitar goes bawow?
the guitar goes bawow but guitar
Oh.
also goes bawow.
There you go.
I see.
And just like shreds the diplomacy. He does a kickflip off of the diplomacy.
And that he does
Yeah.
a kickflip off of the actual papers, thus destroying them.
Oh no.
Yeah,
looks
but
real
everybody's like really dazzled by it and they clap and they say, "We
Yeah.
agree with this man."
It's true. That's how it works.
I see. I pull up my sword.
What
Ah.
the Akio, what are you doing?
Akio, put away the sword.
I put away my sword.
Akio, you're banned from the room. Go stand out in the hallway.
I just didn't understand. I didn't know how to read the room.
You didn't.
No, you did not. Perhaps then. Clearly, I have come at a bad time.
No, you've come at a great time.
Have I?
Yeah, with ground floor. You stand at a great investment opportunity.
Perhaps you may enlighten
Bureaucrator
me.
says.
Perhaps you might enlighten me as to how a recognition and alliance with a small island rebellion that could be crushed at any time by the rest of its nation benefits the people and crown of Montfaucons.
Does Montfaucon risk anything is the Shogun, is Hadano a frequent thorn in Montfaucon's side? Does the Shogun's fleet frequently patrol the border between the Empire and Montfarcy? You can stand to make a very low risk gamble here with an incredibly high payout, meaning an alliance with like one of the most secure being early on in the development of the nation alliances, which I imagine would be beneficial to you.
Wheels in this man's head are turning.
This was,
Hey,
I gotta say, this is the bureaucramancer who says
No, that's guitars. You can
okay.
well,
Please roll diplomacy, guitars.
All right.
In your extraordinarily well-spoken.
Cogent suddenly.
well,
Wowee.
Nice.
it's quite the roll.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
I
I mean,
forgot.
it's not even a good roll. It's just that I have a big number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gadars, you make a lot of sense, and also he's just lost in your eyes.
That's right.
But you do seem to get through to him. He is not about to walk out the door anymore.
At this point, I'm going to also step in and have a say in things. Which that was not in character.
Forgive me, but the formal introductions have not been had, Mademoiselle. As you step up to him.
I am Kasumi Makoto. I am the general of this nation's armies. I for as to speak of my credentials, I am the reason why we took Kamako. Not to toot my own horn too much, but I could regale you, and I will very quickly explain the situation there. On how that happened, what with the whole feinting a defense at one city while we took the capital and thus took the island, yada yada. Suffice to say, it's great. Suffice to say I take my job seriously, and I take this rebellion seriously. Although a rebellion is not so much of a, not the most appropriate word anymore, considering we actually took over the island. Now we're defending it from outside influence or courting outside influence. Now you've come to us, a fledgling nation. Although under somewhat confused auspices, you're still here.
Yeah.
Now, something to think about in terms of our prospects and our viability is the nation of Hadno not currently at war?
Yes.
Do you think that their attention is going to be focused on a small island nation that has broken off?
I telepathically send you a message. Kasumi, didn't he just crush the major army that was a problem for him in T, meaning that he is now largely freed up, the shogun that is, to start looking at matters back at home?
I mean, honestly, I don't remember whether or not that was the case.
Okay, that is the case.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of stuff happened between getting that news and now, so I'll just remind you. Yes, one of the things that Shin told you is that the Shogun has defeated the Ivory Army of the East, essentially eliminating it as a functional fighting force. This is not the only army of T, but T is so lethargic sometimes in its military responses that it might as well be for some time. It may not be until the Shogun's forces start getting closer to the capital that T Central or the northern and southern armies might get involved.
Okay, well, while they might have had a rather important victory recently, again, I don't think their attention is going to be so much on this small island nation. They're going to be considering the bigger picture, and they're going to be thinking about, I guess we should probably keep on pushing our luck and trying to get further into T and take more ground before they regroup. They're not going to waste time trying to recapture a frankly not as important nation to them.
You say that, but there is an army on your island, as was just revealed to me.
An army of Sarugans. An army of people that were already here. They might have been at another island deployed there, but it's not. They did not send their main force. They are not taking us seriously, and that is where we have the advantage.
Yeah, and like that, originally maybe this was our plan. Sort of was just Sarugu, but considering the Shogun's starting to come after us, it seems in our best interest to keep pushing forward until we have enough forces that they can't really keep coming toward us anymore.
So your ambition is the whole island chain, or simply the northern ones, or
if we can get the whole island chain. But let's start with the northern ones.
It's not a matter of if; it's a matter of when. Taking the island chain is the most logical thing for all of us.
It is,
and it's viable.
Your competence is appreciated. Will you be returning yourself into a fiefdom of the Empire of T?
No.
No. Don't you think that the Tian may desire this?
I'm sure they do, but we stand to benefit more by remaining neutral.
Yeah.
It word to the rise from a nation that has had to deal with this personally. Empires rarely let rebellious sections of them remain neutral. Montfaucon was a province of the Dumedine Empire for hundreds of years. We've only recently regained our independence from them. They are still not convinced of that.
Hmm.
But still, this is interesting, and I do have a ship, so I can flee at the moment's notice. So, as you wish, I will remain. If you will have me.
yeah.
All right. I don't see why not.
Well, no, like, it would be good to.
Yeah.
They have like all of the gun manufacturing. They would be incredibly valuable. We should really be asking what like is something that we can do that would benefit Montfaucon in turn.
I mean, I can easily point out one thing that would benefit Montfaucon. We're a market.
Is my hot bod? Oh yeah.
We are a market that only stands to grow if we actually can bring more islands over to our side.
Yeah, I mean we could
Have
definitely
it-
just buy guns.
You are trading directly with, I don't know, it would be difficult. We have to sail directly through the rest of the broken coast to reach you at the
Well-
fastest route, unless we go around the other way, which is approximately equidistant.
Let me pull up the Logos.
What's happening right now with whatever happened with all of Cesari's like mercenary / pirate vessels that were just like harassing and patrolling the island?
They're still fucking with Morosini ships.
Oh, that's
Um,
funny.
That's pretty good.
Why he didn't send them a letter?
He is currently sending them letters, but it hasn't been that long.
Hey,
Alright.
And it's
Sal,
hard to reach ships at sea sometimes. Yes.
I'm dropping the Logos map on, well, the link to the Logos map on the Discord. Remind me where Montfaucon is.
I think they're
'cause
on the like other side of the continent, or on like.
Because
Montfaucon is actually basically the exact opposite side
Okay.
of the Twin Continents. So, okay, actually, it'd be easier if I brought it onto the
It's that little dot right there.
Discord.
Because there's a couple of different ways we could do this already. We could contact Azari and set up a Ven to be a middleman.
Yeah, a relay.
And
Yeah.
we could also talk to the Twin Kingdoms. We could actually more ambitiously work out a semi-underground transit route.
Yeah, that'll be a bit.
Got to
It
unflood the
would be
tunnel.
Simpler to simply. It would be best to sail here directly, but it is a bit of a trip.
I mean, if you follow the northern coast of the continent, you have easy contact with Ven and the Twin Kingdoms, both of which are on good terms with us and would prefer to see our.
We've also got really
Interest.
good hot peppers and bees.
Uh-huh.
That's what the Twin Kingdom likes.
Hot peppers and bees?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
produce great honey out
Yeah.
here.
The
Best bees in the biz.
Yeah,
Mm.
we got, we
In
got
the
extra
buzz.
bees.
The busiest
I like
bees.
flowers.
I'm going to lean over to. Well, I'm going to
They're
flag
yellow
down
and
one
they
of
sting
the.
when are threatened. They also talk.
Okay, thank you. I flagged down one of the people working here and asked them to bring some toast and some honey.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so Montfaucon is right here.
Yeah.
Hang on,
Down there.
ping it again. Okay.
Down there.
No, I see now. Okay.
Right there.
Sarugu is this island.
Yes.
We gotta take over all of Hadno so
That's,
that we can go
that's
south.
the easiest plan.
Or
I mean, they could just sail. I'm gonna draw real quick.
around. They,
Oh wait, Logos is flat.
No, it's round.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it's actually. I mean, realistically, like.
Is
Saru
Logos flat?
not
Still a lot of travel there.
it's
No,
not far
Focus is
from
not flat.
from
Focus is
Orza's.
fat. It's not flat.
Oh shit, Orzu's way closer than I thought it was.
Yeah.
It's pretty close to you.
Huh. Hell yeah,
So,
let's get
I was-
some elephants.
What if they just did
Okay, so the west
Right.
coast of Orzud is basically not really inhabited. It's called the Dagger Coast because it right up to its coastline is just
What the hell's going on
big
with
mountains.
This? All right. Yeah, then it's an easy. Just sail across big water.
big water?
Just sail across big water.
You afraid of big water? You afraid of the ice elves? Maybe that's a bummer.
I mean, that's fair. But
Yes, large cross-ocean journeys are more perilous than staying close to the coast. But I was wondering, as a result, do you have any current trading concerns with? You told me that you are a ally of the country of Viven, but I am somewhat familiar with Vivenese politics, and I know that they have multiple trading families that control the actual economic levers of
Yeah.
their mercantile kingdom.
Yep.
Do you have concerns with any of them?
I oversaw the
He's-
battle plan that ensured that Shazari Descensi was able to assume power as the Grand Prince of the
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all
He's
five
asking
families.
specifically what family is trading with us, and it's probably the Fatazos now, since Pascal's literally
Oh,
in the
yeah.
room with
Fatazos,
us.
Yeah. The Fatazos, who we have here represented of the Descensis, and those are the main two.
The Morosini's not so much anymore.
Yes, I figured since the Morosinis, I believe, we're trading with the shogunate.
Yes.
Sure.
So they would buy our honey, then you would buy our honey from them, and I don't know.
Yes,
I
using
know that part.
Viven as a intermediary post would make the journey shorter for both concerns
Yeah.
and thus a faster turnaround time and less peril.
Less peril. Good.
Barrel is good.
Perhaps I might talk to you about formalizing such trade routes in the near future.
When we do our kingdom building rolls.
Yes,
Perhaps
whatever
at the
that
end of
means.
the month.
In the meantime, I appreciate being allowed to meet with you all. Perhaps I will be more formally introduced to you all in the near future, but I shall retire to my vessel for the time being.
Would you still like to try out our special honey?
We'll send it to the boat.
Yes, please. As a excuse me. As a aside, it is traditional for an ambassador to be built a residence in the capital.
Yeah, so normally you guys fund it though?
Yes, and we do have the funding available. It is simply a matter of
Where it goes?
yes.
Well, I assume you want to be in the capital.
That would be preferred.
Can you pull up
Yeah.
the map of the capital?
Well,
I
I'll
have not
tell
been
you right
keeping that
now-
updated.
Right now, here's our options. We could move him into the food district, or we'll have to destroy some buildings in the main district. There are 4 tenements that could probably be demolished, but that would remove some housing from the area. Otherwise, I mean, hey, the food district, it's an up-and-coming district.
True.
Maybe just don't call it the food district and call it like the East district instead of the West
Well,
district.
Well, the food district currently has a granary and a stockyard, so...
You may want to consider putting his house further away,
from the stockyard. All right.
away from the stockyard, closer to the castle. It's
Sure.
I mean, if he would be how many ambassadorships do we actually have on the island right now?
We don't have... Nobody has any ambassador ships on our
Like in
islands.
terms of like an actual building, nobody has an actual thing on the island.
We have an embassy building in the Twin Kingdoms and in Crithelma. They, as far as I'm aware, I don't think it's an equivalent exchange where they also build one in our settlements. Maybe that's the case, but that's not what I saw in the rules. So no,
Well,
the
that's
first
because
embassy. What?
The rules are written for PCs, so that would just be a function of the GM handling the NPC's response. So yes, those kingdoms will be building embassies.
Okay,
themselves.
then
That
we'll
is
put
a-
2 more embassies in the food district.
I mean, it could just and now it's just the embassy district.
Well, okay, maybe we could have another district, although we don't want to do that. That'll increase our unrest. Yeah, no, it's fine. It can be the embassy district, but it also has a granary and a stockyard.
What's a stockyard again?
Stockyard is where they keep a bunch of cows for slaughter.
Oh.
It's a stinky zone.
That's the cow embassy.
Um,
Can I get rid of the map of Locus for the time being?
Yes.
so, okay, sure. Crithelmon, the Twin Kingdoms, will need a Skitterkin embassy and we'll need a Minotaur/Dwarf embassy.
Do we need one for Viven?
Well, we actually don't have any formal relationships with Viven.
Oh.
The bureaucromancer informs you. I mean, yeah, it's not like you did a diplomacy role with Shazari or anything like that. It's
I kind of figured, like, out of character, that would be like our free embassy. So
I
to
mean,
speak.
possibly. It's also possibly the case that Shazari is just like, all right, I'm done with that part of my life.
Shazari
I'm not
misses
saying
me.
that. Yeah, I don't know.
He misses me.
He does still obviously have lots of business interests in Sarugu, just by virtue of the fact that he spent a bunch of his time investing in it. I mean, fuck, his headquarters is still technically in the baths.
Yeah.
His big pirate complex.
He might be moving that to the.
I mean, he certainly will
Palace
be.
of
I'm
the
just
Grand
saying, like,
Prince.
all of that stuff is still there, so he has business interests. But I'm just saying that we do not have formal diplomatic relations with Viven, at least at the moment.
I like to think that whenever Chizari writes a message to us, he always refers to it as bungo, and we're all like, "Oh no, he's just."
He
his
wasn't
mind's
he wasn't
going.
present for the bungo bango.
Still calls it bungo for some reason. Though. We all just think his mind's going, but really he just doesn't care.
Yeah. All right.
Master leaves the room.
Do those count as buildings for us? How does that work, Sal?
I mean, if it occupies space, I don't see why not. That would affect. I feel like that would affect something.
Okay.
There'll be buildings. They may not give you bonuses,
Okay.
except for the
Is-
fact that they are giving you the bonuses from the actual diplomacy. So
right.
But they will just sort of just take up space.
I see. They won't contribute population. Or will they?
That's the thing about buildings, because when you're building a house, it's not
Yes.
just a house. It is
You
like
build a
100
man.
housing.
Yes.
100 houses in that section.
Yes.
When you build a shop, you build, like a little shopping district, and also houses that just sort of pop up around that. That's where the
Yes.
extra population comes from.
So you're saying it will contribute population, but it will not contribute stability, law, or society.
Yeah.
Okay. These will be mansions, or they? Fuck it. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, I don't know what they'll be yet.
Okay.
They'll just be embassies. They don't actually provide any.
Oh,
They
I
don't
understand.
need
But there's two
structure.
types. You can be a mansion or a noble villa.
True. And there'll be one or the other.
Okay.
The Crystal Maha one is just a hole.
Welcome to Hull.
Welcome to Whole Town.
Okay. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. Doing talking and enjoy the honey and the time on your boat. We'll
Francois
figure
Baron
out-
leaves, at which point Maximilian finally gets out of his deep bow with a flourish and goes over to the door, turns around to the rest of you, nods curtly, and then sachets out after him.
I'm gonna gift the Arago that guy.
I
Yeah.
don't think you can raise his charisma any higher.
Maximilian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he rolls plus 50s.
He gifts of Maximilian's you. So yes, with that disturbance over, you are now left to your devices of what do you want to do about Kasune?
Well,
Time to go deal with it.
well, hang on. We need a plan of action.
Yeah.
Since Sears, this Prof isn't here, I'll just kind of do that part on behalf. Sear and I went out and met with. Oh God, I'm so terrible with these names.
Toki Noritoshi.
Toki. We met with General Noritoshi. You know, the one who.
Actually, it's General Toki. Norotoshi's his first name.
Oh right, I forgot Japanese name conventions. We met with General Toki last night, hence why we weren't around for anything. Which, yeah, hey, thanks for checking to make sure we weren't dead.
I mean, I
Right,
saw you
guys?
leave, so
Am I right, y'all?
no.
So we met with General Toki, and we, he's actually here. He's waiting outside. I'm going to bring him in a moment. But we figured the best way to talk to these soldiers is to bring essentially their former general to the table on our side. He has agreed to speak on our behalf to them because we've convinced him that we have Suryu's best interest at heart. It goes without saying, but he did not want us to support the Golden Empire, which obviously we don't anyway, so that's fine. But I just wanted to make that clear. That's never on the table. Especially if we want his help. So, yeah. I'm gonna go get him, but that's kind of where I'm at with that. We did some work on it last night.
How do we talk to them? We send out a guy and say, meet us at a table in the middle of the battlefield and we'll hash it out.
I mean, we send diplomats to arrange for a meeting, just like you would with a foreign country, and we agree upon neutral territory, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then I go and get General Toki.
Soon, General Toki is in the room with you. He is an old man, past his prime, but still holding himself upright and with pride.
Hello.
Hey.
Good day.
Good day. How do you
You
fare?
brought me in here. I don't. Fine. Thank you.
So I've filled them in on where we're at, General, and what we intend to do. As I'm sure you would guess, we'd like to set up a neutral ground with which to have talks with the soldiers.
Yes, that would probably be best. Most wise.
Do you know any of these guys? Do some of them Are they mean?
I may have served with
stinky?
them long ago, but
I see.
I have not been in the island for several years now.
All right. Well, let's send them a message. I'll
Okay.
probably like walk over there and carry it to them.
They may be more willing to accept the message from me.
Oh, okay. To meet in the first place?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to go alone or do you want backup?
Well,
I mean, we should probably give him some guys, considering how old he is.
It's right there. You can't just say that.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
we're not just gonna send him by himself. He's
Yeah.
gonna have to
yeah,
go a retinue
entourage.
with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, I'll go. The rest of you, you should march your army to
Yeah.
outside of Katsune.
Yeah.
Of course.
At which point I'll travel from there to Katsune. It's not that long of a walk. And along the road. And then hopefully we can get you both to meet in the middle.
That sounds fine to me. Uh, if we can't convince them, we should have a plan ready. Obviously, we are sending the army out there, as we just discussed, but we want to make sure that we have things ready to go at a moment's notice.
Yeah, I'll assassin them. Right?
But-
I thought
Yeah.
you
What?
mentioned.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I'll send snacks to them.
You'll sass them.
Roll bluff, please.
Okay. Hey, a 19 plus
alright.
my modifier.
My ears are going. It almost sounded like you were going to assassinate them.
No, I would never.
Good, good. Batfire looks at you.
Sometimes, though, people get bad snacks, but I wouldn't send those to them.
That's a very interesting.
I'm just saying, like, imagine nothing. Never mind.
Imagine nothing. All right, I won't. Well,
Like, these are dangerous times.
I'll leave you to make your preparations. But I would also note that what you just said was very correct. These are very dangerous times, and what you're about to do is very dangerous. The army in Katsune, from what I've been told, outmatches your own. Overcoming it would be very difficult. If not impossible. So good luck!
Yep. All right.
Just be very careful and cautious in your dealings with these men.
All right.
Otherwise, I'll leave you to prepare.
All right. Unless we do so. I think.
You guys have some time. I presume you're not going to be leaving the same day because you need your army mobilizing. But you guys have some time as your army does so to do some things.
Where's
I'm going-
Tatsu?
Good question. I'm going to run to the bathroom real fast.
Oh, okay.
So in the meantime, you guys can chat amongst yourselves. I'll give you permission.
I say we kill Sal's.
I
Yeah.
I approach Gadaris and say, "Let's finally get this menage a trois going."
Trying to help them.
This was a good time to come back.
So, and now the same thing, sort of, but I have to help you guys because we're friends.
I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong. You know me. You know me for quite some time now. I've been
intimately
pretty,
well.
I've been pretty lackadaisical
Mm-hmm.
about how you do things, and that's
Sure, yeah.
just how my speed. It's not my.
I've never done anything wrong, so there
you
wouldn't
haven't.
be any reason to be worried about it.
You've been a good lad.
Thanks.
Anywho,
Threesome with Tatsu?
I mean, this is worst ways to
Alright.
worst ways to spend my time.
That is curious how things went with Greta while we're getting everything ready. Greta and what's his name? Balbacoon? Or no, that's not Balbacoon. Balbacoon was the demi prince.
Barradun.
Barradun. Yeah.
Okay. So. I
I guess Gadaris and Consumer are gonna pitch a threesome to Tatsu.
I mean, no, I actually just wanted to go find Tatsu.
Okay. So we'll do that first. Kasumi, you go. To where Tatsu to yours and Tatsu's little section of the castle. The castle is still relatively small and has the buildings are sort of separated. You don't really have the really big central building, the keep. I forget the actual word for it in Japanese, but it's not complete yet. So there's a number of outbuildings that people have been using as sort of living space in the meantime. So you go to yours and Tatsu's, and you slide the outer door open. You note that it's sort of shut. You slide the outer door open, and you are immediately assaulted by the smell of rotting fish and turned food. Inside is Tatsu. As you walk in, you see Tatsu, illuminated by himself, sitting behind a massive spread of food, evidently lovingly created, but spoiled.
Ooh.
He is sort of sitting there with his hands in his lap. So I heard you got back yesterday.
Yeah, what's going on? What's up with the rotting food?
Well, I thought you might come here. So I prepared a meal to greet you with and waited.
Well, I am sorry. I did not mean to waste your time.
That wasn't the point. I hope whatever you did do was important.
Well, I did go recruit an old enemy in order to ensure that our borders were protected.
Okay. That sounds important.
I'm sorry that I didn't come talk to you sooner. Was not my intent to, upset you.
No, and you know what? I should have sent a letter or a message to you to let you know I was doing this, but I wanted it to be a surprise.
I shut the door and saw his face.
Yeah, I just poked my head in and then, whoa, my nose.
I can't believe Soda's
No wait,
fucking dead.
the door's closed, so my nose.
It's a sliding door.
She closed it on my nose.
Oh, I see.
So your nose is still like in between the door.
Yes.
Okay, so first off, how has the last week been?
It's been pretty uneventful. I gotta be honest. How was the Doom Dimension?
Not that doomy.
That's good.
Um,
Hope you enjoyed the time.
it was honestly not the most fun. Would have been fine with leaving like, I don't know, a week sooner. That means I didn't want to be there at all. It was a joke.
What was so bad about it?
Okay, so I mean, full disclosure, I did get this, and I kind of motioned down to the junk and trunk.
All right, you motioned down, but you're still facing towards him. So you
I
have to sort of
turned.
right, you do so, and you see Tatsu mouth the words "What the fuck."
He goes,
Wha-
"Row, row."
No, it's more like, "Are you okay? What happened?"
Got stung in the butt by a billion bees.
Magic.
Magic did that to you?
Yeah. I mean, is it bad?
Is it? You tell me. I don't know. You have a sudden growth after going to a doom dimension from hell, and I don't know.
It wasn't really that much of a doom dimension though. Like, if I'm being like really real, and I'm not trying to like minimize the fact that it was not exactly the nicest place in the world, but like, I mean, we had a handle on it.
That's great. So wait, this the that's you did that?
Yeah.
On purpose?
I mean, yes.
Okay. Did it like come at the expense of your soul or your firstborn child or
Okay.
like your
no.
eyesight, your singing voice? Did they take your what are some other things? I said soul already, right?
Yes, but
Um,
no, it did not come at the expense of my soul.
can you still taste things?
Pretty sure.
Can you feel love?
Yes.
Do you still love me?
Yes, you doofus.
So this really smells. I'm gonna get rid of it. And then I'll make you something else.
um.
I
Yeah.
missed you.
So I missed you too. Just sorry that I was gone for so long. Didn't mean to be. I also didn't mean to worry you about multiple things. I guess at this point.
Forget it. You're here now. And he
This is
gets
where
up
everybody
and
goes, "Aww."
goes over to you and kisses you. And then goes and cleans out everything. And when he's done, he starts getting ready to cook something else. And as he does so, okay, but really, what possessed you to get a giant ass? And then we'll go over to Sada.
All right.
I mean, I look good. I do want to come back to the tattoo stuff in a bit, so just as a heads up.
Okay.
But I'm fine with going to other stuff right now.
Anyone else wanted to come with me to see if Varadun has become a super genius?
Yes. Yep.
I want to see if
What?
there's like a monkey's paw wish, and then
What?
Yeah,
once you drank it,
exactly.
you became like a super giant science nerd.
Yeah, he's like a
What?
total asshole, snooty, like,
Why
oh
not?
man.
Why not? I'm bored. I'm here.
All right. The three of you go and visit the apparently newly christened Temple of Polonius. Greta is currently running around, setting things up, and you see that as you enter into the tall central room of the pagoda that forms the temple, you see Baradun, the large, still reaching up over his head and doing fine detail work with with wall hangings.
Nice.
Some very suggestive wall hangings. You're
Ah.
a little confused as to where they came from. But as you enter, Greta bounces over to you and goes,
Hey,
"Lady Sada."
how's it going? It looks like your wish worked. I'm
She
guessing, or unless Baradu was
grabs
just always
you
really
and-
good with.
She grabs you and pulls you into her, and hugs you tightly and goes, "You have returned my lover to me.
Uh,
You have
no problem.
corrected one of my most grievous mistakes."
I give her an awkward hug back, like a pat on the back.
Pardon, come here. Meet. Well, you've met, but have a conversation with Sadaryudo. Hey.
Hey, Baradun.
Baradun stops what he's doing, turns, thuds his way over to you, the floorboards visibly flexing underneath him. He looks down over his expansive chest and goes, "Hello."
Hey, how's it going? I don't know how the how clear memory is with your with the whole
My memory is like a sieve.
Oh.
Everything that I've done for the last 5 years has been
oh
sifted like silt in a river.
Oh.
damn.
Huh.
But on the bright side, I now have the ability to speak with figurative language again.
Yeah, that's good.
What?
You're quite the poet.
That's what I was,
Interesting.
before I became 2 tons and
Yeah.
capable of ripping trees out of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You're both.
Now
Yeah.
you're talented.
And
Heck
more.
yeah, I am.
Yeah. How's it going,
it's
Baradun? Now that
Great.
you have your senses again.
Yeah, it's only moments. Instead of having moments of clarity, it's moments of lack thereof. Usually, if I get frustrated. But so far, keeping that under control. It's I appreciate what you've done. Well, really, what Sastamix did, but through you,
Well,
both of us do.
glad I could help. I guess. How's the temple going?
Rita holds her arms out, spins around. It's going pretty well.
Yeah.
Yep, soon we'll be able to christen it in the name of Polonius, with some truly expansive and intense cavorting. It'll be a feast. You're invited.
Okay.
It'll be great, I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
We will not sacrifice any children to be eaten.
That's
Good
good.
to hear.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
That was it.
I look at
by the
Akia.
way.
What?
Just to be clear, because Shin has told me that you are kind of on the whole cannibalism thing. You apparently interacted with a cannibal cult of Polonius.
Yes, in the mountains.
Not every Polonius worshiper is a cannibal.
Yeah, I figured.
I've never eaten somebody who was sentient.
Yeah.
Or sapient. I forget which.
Really?
No, I think I have eaten people that were sentient but not sapient, and I think that's the important one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, all right. What they taste like?
Like cow, because a cow is sentient, it's just not sapient, all right?
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
dealt with the cannibals, and we also dealt with a wizard in Bozu. Though I wouldn't say the wizard was really a worshiper, more like he was using the the power of Polonius, I guess.
Hmm.
But
Oh,
yeah,
that's interesting. Very good. Well, I hope you dealt with those Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I had a late lunch. I hope you dealt with those cannibals and that wizard with utmost violence. Just slaughter them real good. Polonius doesn't need them.
yeah. I don't know what happened to the
And
wizard. Actually, I think he got away, didn't he?
Yeah, I wasn't able to finish that.
Yeah,
job.
that's a loose thread that I think maybe we should pick back up.
Well, if I hear anything about him, I'll definitely let you know.
Yeah, if you hear
All
anything
right.
about people going missing, he was
And-
into
Or people getting
into
eaten.
that.
Yeah.
Well, that of course, yeah.
But yeah, he
was
kidnapped people and then like
kidnapping people.
and then he was doing magical experiments on them. Shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It was a
bad
whole thing.
experiments.
Yeah.
Hmm. That sounds pretty bad.
Yeah.
So, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Can you tell me what the Verdant Groves were like?
Hmm.
Full of chicken.
Yeah, there was a
You
lot.
like them?
There was a lot of chickens following
In fact,
Akio.
in,
at one
in
point.
fact, I can regale you. I'm a different man now. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
transfigured by the Lord of Excess's might? Many
Well,
are.
Sure. More
You're
like
invited to the feast as well.
I'll look forward to it.
Yes,
it
you
chicken?
all are. Oh, we'll have everything.
That's good. I like chicken now. Like a lot.
You didn't like.
Not as much as I do right now.
I mean, it was a pretty interesting place, I guess I'd say. There was like the Verdant Groves were like all made out of well, I can't talk right now.
As
Magic.
most.
There was the mirrored halls, which were like all like crazy mirrors. That was pretty creepy. The market was pretty all right and endless, but he didn't really get lost because he just sort of had to think of where he wanted to go, and then you get there.
How accommodating.
Yeah, and then and the friggin' God, the plains of plenty were pretty weird because there was like everything was
Plenty
made
of
out
wings.
of food, and rivers like they're like rivers of wine and fields of like candy. And then there was like talking chickens, like
Oh,
talking
there
fried
was
chickens.
Yeah, there
What
was a
did they
lot
say?
of them.
Eat me.
Yeah, just eat me mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, it sounds wonderful.
It was overwhelming.
Wait, sorry, let
And-
me. 1 second. Devour me, for I am full of sin.
Yeah, I asked Polonius if the chickens were like bad chickens who got sent to hell, but he wouldn't tell me. So
That
If they
I don't think that's the case.
if they have, too bad. 'Cause I ate
I-
them.
yeah, and the arena of blood was well, it was like a big arena. It was pretty bloody.
Yeah, there was a big guy.
Yeah, we beat up the big Minotaur prince in charge of it.
He beat the shit out of Pow.
He crushed Shinichi for a bit there.
Oh no!
He got better.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You didn't take any casualties, did you?
Nope.
Oh, good.
Oh, one, sort of.
Oh,
There was a 10-ket
Oh.
outsider who was helping us there.
there was
that-
an Aten-ket at outsider in the Verdant Groves.
Yes.
What was he doing there? Or
Apparently
she? They.
he had got summoned way back when to help some adventurers, and well, Polonius caught him, and then well, separated him into multiple parts across the Verdant Groves, across the Plains of Plenty.
Oh, well, I'll teach him to go into places he's not invited.
And then well, we helped him out, and then when we got to Polonius turned him into a ring.
Turned him into a ring.
Yes, that Pascal has right now. So
So not only did you get your curse broken, not only did you get a file of desire, you got an actual At-10 Ket outsider bound into a ring for you to bring along.
I guess.
This seems like nothing but benefits to me.
I
Truly,
mean,
my lord is magnanimous and giving.
yeah. Yep.
Gadara's,
I- Kasumi's new posterior has not escaped my gaze.
Yeah, Kasumi just
Nice.
got that.
And I also did notice the tattoos that Suru now sports.
Yeah,
I mean, it
we
was
killed
for
we killed a
murdering
lot of succubus. We
outsiders.
killed a lot of succubus there.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
They're a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a dime is.
They're a septimo, a dozen.
They're a silver piece. Well, that's more like $1, really. They're 10 copper pieces a dozen. They're cheap. There's infinite numbers of them.
Yes.
If you were able to make better use of their corporeal forms, then all the more power to you.
Hmm.
And honestly, I'm sure if you were killing them, they were trying to kill you first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the issue with succubi. They can be so useful for so many situations, but they can get a little carried away.
Gadaris
That's
bursts in with nipple tassels on, sunglasses, and a huge bong in his hand.
I pull up my sword.
He's like, "Woo! I heard there's a party tonight."
I
Yes,
pull up
there
my
is.
sword.
Wow.
We would be remiss not to invite our very own ambassador from the Whispering One.
Hell,
Hell.
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 Let him hit his bong.
What is
Still
wrong?
going.
That's a long hit. Wow.
yeah, he evacuates the entire bong.
Nice.
It's one of those ever flowing pitchers or whatever, but it's an ever flowing bong.
Oh my god.
I picked this up in
It's-
I picked
yeah,
this up
hey.
in the Verdant Grove.
It's an ever smoking bottle.
yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Um,
A masterwork, ever smoking bottle.
yes.
And yeah, Polonius. We also went to Polonius' palace, of course, which was a big palace. I think it might have actually been on him. I'm not sure.
What?
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh.
Like-
Okay.
Like I
I
think
I mean,
there
it's
was a
all
giant him.
technically him.
Yeah, I think there was like a giant him that the palace was on that we didn't see. Maybe.
But did you see him?
Yeah.
The
You were in the
form that he
presence?
chose to take.
What form did he choose to take?
A guy.
Yeah. It was like his normal self, I think. I don't really know much about Polonius, but he was like a normal Doomedian looking man.
Huh. Interesting.
I'd take him out to a party.
Oh, you would
We
regret
also
that.
we met his brother too.
You met who?
Polonius' brother.
I was not aware that Polonius had a brother.
Yeah. Apparently he was
Recent history.
apparently he was the one of the he
I'm
was
not a historian.
he was one of the he was one of the past emperors of Doomedine. So he was just chilling on the palace there, being I think passively aggressively tortured by Polonius. So
Oh.
yeah,
In a funny way.
yeah, it was like he had endless booze, but it was all booze he hated. So
Oh, that is
Yeah.
torture.
yeah,
Well, we will have all booze that you like tonight.
all right then.
Thank you again, Lady Sada, for performing this task for Sasimex and allowing us our reward for our leal service. Yeah, thanks. Real good.
Alright. I nod. Yep, no problem. Anyway, I guess we should get going and start getting ready for stuff that's coming. The Katsune.
Yeah, you guys can do that.
Yeah,
I'm here.
You can stay here, Gadaris.
I'm hitting this
All right.
Oh, good, Gadaris. You can hang these from the top most reaches of the
Man.
pagoda.
What? Work? All right.
This is for the glory of our god.
We're on a different
There are literally
level
four.
of worship here.
There
but
are four
okay, I'll do it.
banners. You have to hang four things.
I get what I have to do. I'll do it. I'll
Good.
float up there.
Thank you, Lady Sada.
Sada
You have
nods.
earned our service.
Hey, what about
Alright.
me? What about my thanks? I'm hanging these banners.
Thank you, Gadaris. For
What about
hanging
me?
the banners and for helping in the journey to Verdant Groves.
Uh-huh.
I have prepared 4 castings of Bountiful Banquet for tonight. One of them
Hell
will
yeah.
be strictly for you.
Hell yeah. I love food. Was that to me or was that to Sada?
Is that sarcastic?
That was to Sada, actually.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Should have clarified.
All right then. I guess we'll see you tonight then.
Yes.
Oh shit. Sada's actually
Please don't miss.
Well, Sada will
Dang.
come and eat, but she'll dip out before the orgy.
Alright. Well, the orgy and the eating happen at the same
Oh
time.
no.
Yeah, of course. Come on.
A lot of it is like you're plucking it out.
I'll
of
take
bits
it.
and,
I'll
like,
take it to go.
There's like
Plucking
a
it.
saucier. Yeah, like you
Plucking it
like,
out? Oh man.
You like a dip them. You
That's better, I think. Plucking them is I don't know.
Okay. So you have successfully determined that Baradin the Large is now Baradin the Poet once more. Just
So sweet.
still very
Alright.
large.
Yeah.
Um,
As we're out the door there with Miyakio and Pao, I'm guessing they're also going. I'm guessing.
Hmm.
Or are you guys hanging around the temple still?
No, I'm good.
That was super nice.
It's cool. I'm
Yeah.
glad they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
So-
I was bored.
Yeah. So I still have the other liquid desire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pull out my sword.
Why
Why are you
did
doing that?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's not the time or place.
Which,
Yeah,
well,
it's-
I'm guessing I've told both of you before that I want to bring maybe they'll bring it used to maybe bring Batfire back. But I don't know if now we can
Right.
try it today
Oh.
or should we
yeah.
wait till Kasune after Kasune or I don't know.
I don't know. It's pretty big.
I've been keeping it safely on me. So yeah, it is a pretty big decision.
The sooner the better.
Man. Yeah, I don't know. I guess.
Because-
I mean, if I told the others, they probably I'm Kasumi and Gadaros would probably tell me to save it, but I can't really think of any other use besides this that I want to use it for.
Right.
And any other use would probably be, selfish, I think.
Hmm.
Out of curiosity, I guess, and I rub my forehead with my fingers. This is not gonna be one of those monkey, like, we know for a fact that if we do this,
He comes back
No.
the way he was and normal and
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah,
As long as it's not like a selfish wish, from what I know.
Is it? I don't know. What if he's happy wherever he is?
Well, if he
what
is,
if he's
if
somewhere
he is,
good?
Apparently, if he is happy, then he won't come back.
Oh, he can
Yeah,
choose
he
not
can
to.
choose. Yeah.
Then okay, that makes me feel a lot better
Yeah.
about it. I think.
So.
Huh.
Guess we'll have to think. Maybe we should do it soon. Then I don't know.
Maybe.
What
All
time
right,
is it
I'm
right
not-
now in
Well,
in Hanno, Sal's?
it's the afternoon.
Okay. Maybe this evening, or in a couple of hours.
all
What were
right.
you gonna say, Akio?
Just let's not do it without everybody being here.
Yeah.
I will say that, hey, probably not in the best of worlds for us to do things behind the
Yeah.
other's back.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but I guess I was able to act out a lot of weird things happened while we were there in Polonius's realm.
Yeah.
I kind of got a lot out of my
Yeah.
system, so I'm a lot more calmer than usual. Feeling like I don't really know how to explain that. Kind of like got to be very excessive.
Hmm.
So, but I feel like I'm in a state of mind where I can actually like at least admit, hey, let's make sure everybody's here.
Yeah.
For when this happens. All right.
And if he doesn't come back, then we know he's good where he is,
Yeah.
at least. So wherever that is.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, yeah. I guess let's cut back to Kasumi.
Mm-hmm.
What's she up to?
Kasumi. In the
Big
meantime, Tatsu has produced a smaller but still excellent meal, as he is wont to do. He is basically, you have never had anything from him that is just like even just blah. It's a regular Tatsu meal insofar as it is good. And you are able to partake of it. He seems to be just enjoying your company right now.
The food is good. I tell him, I might have had like magically, like perfectly delicious food, like more than should be possible in the realm of immortal thought, but this is better.
That means a lot.
I know. I mean, yeah, not to be so like cocky, but So I had a question to ask, and it's something I've been kind of thinking about for a while, kind of ever since we ever since I communed with that point of water in Viven, elemental font, I guess. Have you ever heard fire?
He stops. What do
I
you
mean,
mean,
like,
heard?
not like, not like heard like the crackle of fire, but like, I don't know. Okay, so it'll sound weird, but I feel like I could hear water, and not just like, the sound of trickling and ocean, but like, I don't know, some kind of feeling I get sometimes, more so lately, especially, where I feel like I can almost tell what the water is thinking, in so much that it can think.
I was about to ask, can water think it's water?
I mean, not like us, but I mean, there are water elementals that's essentially sentient water. So,
Guess.
what would you call it if a water elemental can get up and walk around and pick something up and then decide to go somewhere else? What would you call that?
Okay. Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe all water has that kind of capacity, just in varying degrees. Obviously, a big bunch of magical water that can get up and move has it a lot more than, say, the river in north of us. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like I can hear things more now than I could before. And I was wondering if you ever kind of felt something like that. Like, do you ever feel like some sort of special connection to the fire?
I mean, I think you're a lot closer to your element than I ever was to mine. Like, I can shoot fire from my hands occasionally, but it's not like anything you can do. But
Yeah, but you can, and like, I mean, I'm a human that's infused with water, like, and you're a human that's infused with fire. Like, That doesn't just happen. I mean, it happens now more, but it's not common.
He stops and he turns towards the cook stove where he had prepared your meal, and it's actually open. And you can see that there is a fire and it's still cheerily crackling away. I haven't met many other Ifrit.
Can't say I've met many Undine either. Like
But-
I know we came about like the last what, like 80 years ever since all that happened.
Right. When I look into the fire, it absorbs me.
Oh.
Like I can stare into a flame forever if I wanted to. It's so everything. Heat and passion and life and power. Is that what you mean?
In a different way, yeah, I don't really necessarily feel all of those things. Granted, water can be a lot of different things. It all depends on its state. But kind of. And I wanted to test something, and part of that would be I wanted to see if okay, I'm trying to think of how to say it without sounding like a crazy person, but I want to see if I can teach you how to harness fire.
The way you harness water?
Yeah. I think it's kind of lucky that you're in a 3D because you are already that much closer. I mean, obviously other people can do it. Sada, for some reason, can control fire. I don't know, but she can. So
I think isn't she like descended from a dragon or something?
yeah, that could be a magical thing. But I mean, you've literally got fire in your blood. So there's got to be something there. And I wanted to see if I can teach it in you, that means we could probably teach it in others. Maybe people who aren't, an Undine or an Ifrit or a Sylph or what are the rock people called? Do you remember, Tatsu?
Rockman.
No.
Rock'em sock'em robots.
Yes. Except no.
Crystallis?
No. I always forget their name. I'm sorry.
Shailman.
No.
Oriads.
Oriads.
Oriads, yeah. Oriads, Oriads.
That was an in character thing, actually.
Well, then Tatsu actually does correct you with Oriad.
That's why I mentioned Tatsu's name. I was trying to intimate I was doing it in character. But yeah, I mean, I've been reading a lot lately about the elements and stuff, and there's a lot that isn't covered about what I can do. I mean, there's a lot about the elements themselves, but like, not so much the manipulation like I can do. So, would you want to learn, maybe?
Yes.
And fade to black.
Okay.
Be right back.
Okay. You guys have the rest of the evening or afternoon to do things. Before the party in the Polonius temple. Whether or not you decide to go to it is up to you. Otherwise, we will skip forward to the next day. Pascal asks if you want to go to the Polonius party.
I mean, I am kind of curious about it. I wanted to ask you the same thing. What do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've had enough of Polonius
That's more than
stuff
fair.
for a while.
Yeah.
But I would go if you want to go.
I do just kind of want to
Sada pokes her head. I would
see.
appreciate if you guys also went, because I sort of feel like I have to go at least for a little bit. So it'd be nice to have
Right, yeah.
somebody
just
else
for
there.
a little bit, just to like make it official, and also maybe keep a bit of an eye on things, just to see sort of how they do, what it all entails. Maybe eat a couple snacks, the ones that aren't nestled within a nook or whatever, and then we dip out early.
They're gonna get 6 hours later. They're just like fucked up.
Yeah, okay, this is reasonable.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do it. You know,
God.
Also,
I think
Pascal,
there's better safety in numbers.
you wanna come for Batbear's resurrection?
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I imagine you'll probably want to be there. Or I'm thinking I'm gonna try it soon. I told you about how I got a liquid desire, right?
Right, you're going to
Yeah.
resurrect that
I'm
bear?
gonna see if I can resurrect Backbear if he wants to come back. I don't know where he is right now, so
Man.
but hopefully.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to be there.
Yeah.
Will it work?
I hope so.
Yeah.
If he doesn't
Polonius.
want to come back,
Yeah.
apparently he won't be forced to, fortunately. So if nothing happens, then we'll know he's good in the afterlife.
Okay. Yeah, no, that sounds great.
All right.
Totally. Yeah.
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 And I guess before like a couple of hours for the party at least, I'm gonna once we can get the party together and the NPCs who care.
Sada
Gonna-
says out loud
Yeah.
in character.
Well,
All those NPCs.
yeah, once we get everybody gathered together, I'm gonna see about drinking it, I guess.
Okay. Yeah,
Just FYI, just a heads up, because I feel like me being here is going to be important.
Right.
I'm going to probably break my fist very soon.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'll
Okay.
go. Yeah.
Well, in the meantime, yeah, it's a so Pauline and Pascal, you decide to go. Sada, you're going
Yep.
to the Polonius party.
How have things been in Hayaba? I take in the city. Been a while.
The city looks fairly much like you left it. It's been rebuilt and expanded in places. There are buildings that were not here when you left. Apparently, Hajime has been busy, and the temple is being bedecked in purples and pinks and golds, which it definitely wasn't before. And there are no elder clerics running around, so different in that way. But yeah. Kasumi, are you and Tatsu going to the Polonius party?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't need to be asked twice.
Kasumi's not above a rager.
Alright. So, you get to the Temple of Polonius. You find that there are actually a fair number of people here. Apparently, Hayaba has actually a halfway sizable Polonius population. There's about 100 people who have shown up for this. Rich and poor. And there are a number of tables and sitting areas, sitting cushions set up for the crowd. You and all of you are gathered up by Greta as soon as you enter, and ushered to the head table that happens to be deepest in the temple, where everyone would be able to see you leave.
Well,
And seats you at that, facing the rest of the temple. And after the whole of the temple fills up, you note that there are no statues or anything yet. These appear to be. It is currently decorated sort of in a stopgap way. There are wall hangings, but these appear to just be the ones that Greta has taken with her. And as she she goes to the center of the room, where everyone can see her, and goes, "Friends and friends of Polonius, we are gathered here today to consecrate our new temple in the city of Hayaba for the benefit and surfeit of greatness for the entirety of Surugu and Hadano and the world. Let this be the greatest seat of Polonius that there ever was or will be. And the only way we can do that is by enjoying the hell out of ourselves tonight." I will not belabor this further. Let's just get down to it. And she snaps. And immediately, throughout the entirety, all of the tables are filled, every square inch, with all manner of food of Hadano. The smells are delicious. People are staggered just by the sheer amount of it that has suddenly been served. Have fun! And with that, a orgy of consumption begins.
I ate some chicken balls and rice.
It's excellent.
Good.
All the food is. So it really is however much you want to enjoy yourselves. But it is quite enjoyable. There's not so much of people eating things out of nooks and crannies of other people.
That's
So fortunately, that was not a thing.
not yet.
cool.
Not yet. True. After about an hour of truly copious eating, Greta does sidle up to you and go, "All right, we're about to start the nooks and crannies portion of tonight's entertainment. I considered alerting you beforehand.
All right.
That's
Thanks.
appreciated.
My pleasure." As you two go, that's appreciated to Greta. Pascal jumps up on the table, waving his shirt over his head, screaming, "Nooks and crannies!"
Sada disappears in a puff of smoke.
Pastor's like, what? Oh,
That's impressive.
all right, man.
Sada, you have disappeared well and truly. Pow, if you want to negotiate Pascal out of the building. Or
I'll
not.
let him have some
Up
fun
to-
for a bit.
Okay.
You'll
Big
let him
crazy
get weird.
party.
It
I'll
Oh, boy.
wait till the group is out and then
apparently you're waiting for a while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
probably.
See, Pow's reluctant, but then she decides to stay.
Pav's like, well, if he's into it, I don't know.
In Rome.
We're not on the crazy plane of it anymore. Like we're on solid ground. She feels a bit safer here.
that is true. You are not going to be convinced to eat until you die.
No, exactly.
Sada, if you are waiting for them, you are waiting until the next.
Oh, the next day? Jeez, okay. I guess Sada will go back to the temple then if once it starts getting really late. I mean, back to the castle. Blech.
Sada, as you're waiting outside, actually, you do feel a presence sidle up next to you.
Oh, I look.
A pair of green eyes almost seem to glow out of the darkness of the
I
city.
figured. Hey, Shin.
You're leaving early.
Yeah.
To be honest, this is the sort of thing I prefer to keep to save until Polinalia, but I suppose the temple doesn't get opened every night.
Yeah.
Polinalia isn't so far away either. You keep having parties like this. People are going to have a lot of fun, I guess.
I figured I'd stick around for a little bit, at least, and then get out before, the real crazy stuff started. I'm waiting out here for the others right now, but I'm starting to get the
I'm
feeling they're
wait-
gonna, are gonna be there for a while, maybe.
I was in there. They seem to be enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
So, but I'll make sure that they don't do anything that they'll regret the next day.
All right. Thanks, Shin.
You're welcome.
What are you doing out here anyway?
I'm waiting for the stuff to start.
Ah, I see. Makes sense.
But also, I was curious as to what you were doing.
Yeah.
And I'm curious as to what you'll be doing with the army in Kazune. There are officers, well, leaders in that force that are of Surugu. There are some that aren't. The ones that aren't have no reason to listen to you, and they do command troops within that. What are you going to do about them?
I guess the hope is that maybe they'll listen, but if it comes down to it, maybe we'll have to, deal with them.
Yes. They may in fact choose death before the dishonor of betraying their shogun. Your own men may choose the same. I would prepare an argument as to why that is mistaken, if I were you.
I'll keep it. I'll get it. I'll start thinking it over.
Good. You do that.
Also, I guess tomorrow now. I was planning to try using Liquid Desire to resurrect Batfire if you want to come around for that.
He raises an eyebrow. That's certainly interesting. He was a singular figure. And a loyal servant of yours.
Yeah.
Good to have around again.
Yeah. He was my friend, so that's also sort of a big reason for it.
Mm.
But if he doesn't come back, then well, I guess at least we know he's good wherever he is.
If you have the liquid desire, I can see that being a good use of it. It's not especially selfish. but always consider that there may be a better one. Then again, I used a liquid desire to turn back to a human.
Yeah, that was a bit of a
Suppose he
weird
just
one.
gets the benefit of those all the time.
Yeah.
See,
I okay. All right. I don't know what to say about that. I forgot about that.
anyway,
Anyway,
if I'm not mistaken, they should be getting up to the really weird
all
stuff
right,
now. So I'm going to get back inside.
all right. See you later, Shin.
Have a good night,
Yep.
Lady Ryudo.
I nod.
I'll prepare draughts to clear up hangovers in the morning for your group.
All right.
With that, Shin shuffles back inside. And yes, the celebration, such as it is, continues into the wee hours of the morning. It is definitely some cavorting going on. A little bit of debauchery, small amount. In the morning, you awaken to the sun's rays gently wafting down into the central chamber of the temple, piercing through the haze of various smokes and smashing into your eyes with the weight of a warhammer. You're all hungover, with only moderate memories of what had happened the night before, in various positions, and uncomfortably full, and still a little drunk. But on the bright side, you're not dead, so that's important.
Yeah.
Greta walks up to you as she sees you awakening and goes, "Ah, good. We had the consecration involved not a single death. It was absolutely optimal. Are you all awake?"
No.
Sada jogs over in the morning with Mino and Shunichi. They wait outside because I'm guessing they'll be coming out soon.
We
Sada,
debauched pretty hard.
Sada, as you reach the temple, there is a sort of like a zombie horde of people exiting it, groaning, clutching their heads, shielding their eyes.
Hang on, let me roll to see if I am hungover.
Oh,
That's fair.
Yep.
That's
Maybe
Kasumi.
you should roll Constitution for that.
I think Kasumi is actually hungover.
I think that might be the case. Tatsu is hungover. Palina is fine somehow.
Monk stuff.
Yeah.
Mind over matter.
Cleanses the alcohol.
Control of the body. Hell yeah. Oof.
Not good. All right. So
Glad
yeah,
Shin was getting those draughts of hangover cure ready for them.
Palina, you're like up almost instantaneously. You're fine. It's like you never even did anything. It's like, what's everybody complaining about?
Yeah, what's for breakfast?
Pascal groggily gets up next to you. Where's my shirt?
I think it's hanging from one of the those banners.
Oh,
I'll get it. I can jump real high. she does
Why
that.
do Why do I feel like I ate a rock?
I don't think you did,
That's good.
but you did eat a lot of other stuff.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it was all food.
You tummy rub?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
At which point, Shin sort of shuffles his way over to you. He looks fine as well. Honestly, this wasn't even that bad. Pal, you don't even look like you need one of these.
I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I don't know.
You might be made for this. You should consider taking a Polonius worship.
I don't know about that.
Making up a sub god.
Yeah, maybe
So-
your calling is to
Uh-huh.
be your absolute best self at
And then-
debauching yourself.
Oh, I don't know about that. But
Come
I
on.
I don't mind a
Mm.
party occasionally. So
Mhm.
What about
And
was Akio at the party?
Oh yeah, Akio was at the party.
he ate so much chicken.
Uh, I'll roll for Akio.
Okay.
Where is Akio? Akio. Con.
Dead?
Oh,
Actually, Akio passed.
hey.
He's not that badly hungover.
Nice.
It's only DC 10. So Akio is feeling full, but he drinks all the time, so he's not hungover severely. So yeah. The three of you most adversely affected drink this draught from Shin, which tastes god awful, but it makes the headache go away, and you can think clearly again. So that's nice. And soon you are able to shuffle your way out of the Temple of Polonius.
And I greet them as they come out. Hey. You guys
No
have
one
fun?
answers, apparently.
No.
I brought Mino and Shinichi.
Yeah.
Hey.
Such excess is not necessarily a good idea.
Yeah.
I see that you are learning. Let this be a warning from the temptations of Polonius,
Listen, I brought you back to life. I don't want to hear it.
for which I am forever indebted to you. And that is why I am looking out for your well-being.
Fine.
It's appreciated.
You look okay, pal.
Kasumi's just sullen.
You're sullen.
Something a sullen person would say.
Alright. Let's take a nice morning walk around, walk it off. As we get back
No.
to the Well, you are gonna have to move.
Tatsu raises his hand and goes, I'm gonna go back to my quarters and throw up. So,
Tatsu.
Yeah.
Later today, I guess we didn't tell you. Because yeah, we've been back just for a little bit. I have a way to possibly resurrect Vampire.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and we're hopefully going to be doing that today. In a couple of hours, I hope. So.
Yeah. That sounds great.
I'm guessing you probably want to be there for it, so.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you. I hope that's good. That works. Yeah, great. Oh wow. Huh. Ugh.
That is realizing she's been drinking a lot of weird god potions lately.
Yeah,
First the ambrosia, now the liquid desire.
some days you just need to drink a lot of. Suru definitely would have been at that party if Prof was here.
Yeah.
She's also not hungover
Suru's still in
because
there.
she can't be.
Yeah. Suru's still in there drinking
Yeah, she's
what's
in there
left.
for round 2. But yeah, you are able to collect yourselves. Pascal goes up to you, Pal, as you are getting ready to go about your day. So I was thinking that I would actually stay here while you head up to Katsune. I have stuff that I need to do. Unless you want me to come with.
No, take care of business and also, like, relax for a bit. You know?
Yeah.
We just got back.
Yeah, I
Maybe
haven't
take
worked
it
out for
easy.
like a week.
Yeah, there's something.
It feels weird. Although, as I've learned, it's also pointless.
Oh.
But, it's good for centering myself. So, yeah, definitely. You just stay safe, okay?
I only ever do that.
That is nowhere near true. But
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to get better at it.
no, you are.
I'll-
And that's part of what makes you special.
Aw.
Okay, so that's enough of that. I'm going to go lay back down, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'll come around and get you guys in the afternoon when we hopefully do this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Don't want to miss that.
It's like a bad idea.
No. If you think so, why don't you say so?
I mean, I am. That's what I'm doing. What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know.
Saying something. You see something, say something. I saw something, I'm saying something.
Why do you think that?
Should we really be playing God?
Are we?
We're doing something deeply unnatural, even by the standards with which we find the natural world. Bringing somebody back to life that's not supposed to be a thing that's possible.
Weren't you on the side of bringing Pascal's dad back as a baby? Or am I misremembering that?
Because you were not making a decision. I was just, at that point, I was tired of the back and forth.
I mean, look, the way it works is if Bat Bear doesn't want to come back, then he won't.
Yeah, he gets to choose.
Right, well, I mean, I'm in the minority here, you know. You do your thing.
Thank you for putting
I
it out
know.
there.
I know you think I should save the liquid desire, but I think any
No, I
time
don't
that
care
would.
what you do with the liquid desire. I just don't think you should do that. But, whatever.
I mean, it's a pretty powerful item to possess.
Yeah.
If we want to talk about that. If you intend to expand control over the whole chain of islands, maybe during the sort of expanse of that whole thing, you might want something like that.
But at the same time, I'm worried that drinking it for such a reason like that might be considered selfish and turn the wish against itself in a way.
Man. Magic.
Yeah. Anyway, what now? Because I don't want to resurrect Bat Bear without Nuva being here, so.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on in Hayaba, Styles?
A random encounter?
Oh!
Yes, you walk to the
Oh
tall
my
grass
god,
and
it's
get
Hell House.
accosted by a random
A house with legs.
guy.
Oh, hey.
Uh,
Hey, random guy, what's up?
well, no, you uh, 1 second. I'm looking at what Hayaba actually has in it.
Oh, no way, I know what happens. All the cows break free of the sock house.
Oh God,
And it's complete chaos.
that would be.
Put on cowboy hats and get our lassos out. Yeah, cool.
So, walking into Hayaba, you find that there are some places to go. Hayaba only has one inn, apparently.
Dang. Think you'd have more for being a big city.
Yeah, well, some days you just need one.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe there's a story behind that. Maybe this inn bought out all the competition.
True. Or maybe there's just a district of inns.
Maybe.
There are also some shops. So you take a stroll.
I
throughout the city.
find the cursed magic item shop.
There is no cursed
Damn.
magic item shop in Hayaba at this time. You can build a magic shop if you wish.
Maybe.
Um,
I was hoping to find the cursed
although
magic
there
item
is
shop.
a foreign quarter.
Oh, let's check out the foreign quarter.
Okay, well, you go into the foreign quarter.
Yeah,
And
things are going in there.
you actually catch up to Pascal, who had been going to the foreign quarter anyway.
Hey, Pascal.
What? I thought you guys were going. Oh,
We sort of
okay.
accidentally went the wrong way, same way as you.
Accidentally? Okay.
Just burning some
I'm-
time until.
Just going to go to where they're building my house.
Ah. Let's check it out, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see what your house looks like. Or
Sure.
what's there of it anyway.
So all right, you go through the foreign quarter. And you reach a place where they are apparently building a house.
Ah.
It is a sort of a interesting thing because it is generally of a Hadanese aesthetic, but it appears to be its layout appears to be more Viennese. In that it has a first floor made out of stone with a second floor made out of wood and light paneled exterior. And as you enter, they are apparently setting up the whole lighting wall situation on the second floor. Yeah, I think it's coming along pretty well.
Yeah. It looks pretty good. Like the
thanks.
combination. The hybrid
thank you.
style, I guess.
Yeah, I thought it was a good way to go about things. So my office will be in there, and my bedroom will be in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, though actually, so my bedroom is on the second floor, so it's in there, but like you can open up the whole floor plan because of the lighting walls.
Yeah.
So it's not just bedroom, but everything room. Office is its own room on the first floor. Then there's a kitchen and the dining space is still upstairs. I built building a servant's quarters, but I'm not sure if I actually want servants yet. I think I'd prefer to do things on my own. But yeah, how do you like it?
Looks good. I like it so far.
Thanks.
Yeah. How's the Fatazo front been in here anyway? Like setting things up here.
I have no idea. I got back here yesterday. I was in
Nice,
the Verdant
true.
Hills with you for
Yeah.
a week.
I figured.
So I've had all of like 10 minutes to look at that, and that's actually what I was about to go do.
All right. Well, hey,
Uh,
might as well
the
come
actual
with
trading
you.
post. Okay, yeah, definitely. Follow me.
All right.
You go to the trading post. And the foreign quarter is actually quite large, so and currently actually has some extra space in it that potentially other trading posts and sections could go. And the Fatazo trading post is substantial, but doesn't necessarily take up the entire quarter. The Fatazo trading post is its own walled structure. It is essentially just in the Viennese style, so that it is entirely made out of stone. Where they've been getting this stone is, well, presumably locally sourced, but
There is a lot of rocks.
there are many rocks.
Yes.
But this actually looks like not the sort of stone that you find on Surugo.
Okay. Is it like sort of like Viennese area type stuff?
It's it's the lighter sort of limestone that you see in Viven.
Okay.
Yeah, I imported some rocks to build this, but yeah, it's this leads you through it. It's got all. Currently, there are a few people working there. It's not really quite bustling yet. Pascal only has the one ship, and currently it's onboarding stuff rather than offboarding.
Pascal was Pascal with us during the meeting yesterday? I can't remember.
He was.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say then that end up seeing more business if things go well with that.
With Montfaucons, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting me to be transporting. Well, let's be okay. Sada, are you going to be importing guns from Montfaucons?
I mean, that is their primary export, right? So it seems like the best.
No, it's not. They got wine.
Okay.
They got textiles. They have guns. No, damn it. They have. I said wine, right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. They make other weapons besides guns.
I mean, guns does seem like they're what they're best at.
They make good art. Trinkets, jewelry.
I mean, that
Wine?
seems. I mean, I'm sure we'll get some of the wine too.
Yeah, so you're going to be
Yeah,
important.
but the guns seem like, yeah.
Okay.
Stay caught up with the modern world and hopefully
All right.
maybe train some.
I mean, I don't know about caught up with. Like, guns aren't used too much outside of the Empire and Montfaucons.
Well, I guess
the
stay
Golden
ahead of the
Empire
curve.
actually uses their own
Ah,
that they make.
huh. I never knew that.
Yeah, they've got some things. They're quite different from what the Montfaucon people use.
But I think it seems worthwhile to hopefully start training troops in firearms so we can start getting them anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I guess firearms are pretty good. It's just fine. It's just don't need to do a lot of. It's they're fine. They're fine. They're a fine weapon.
You got something? What's the deal, Pascal?
I just think they're kind of. I don't know. Do you really want to like start making yourself dependent on a foreign weapon import?
I mean, not really, but I mean that's why it wouldn't be like a very big part of our
I
forces.
suppose you could start trying to make your own, but if you do,
Yeah.
I think the Montfarcais might get a little pissed at you.
Yeah. I mean, my idea is that it wouldn't be a very big part of our forces. at least. Because I think our traditional ways will still work best. But I don't
Yeah.
think it hurts to expand a bit.
From what I understand, the Dumadine Empire was built on these things, so
Hmm.
they might be a little bit more effective than maybe Cesare's use of them was.
Yeah, Cesare
Giving them
doesn't seem very
credit
good at
for.
it, honestly.
Cesare is good at many things.
I don't think he was,
Shooting people, I don't think was especially one of them.
yeah.
Although when he really connected,
Yeah, when he did connect, it did pretty good.
right? That's the point that I'm making. These things are powerful.
Yeah.
But yeah, but yes, I'll. So yeah, we'll probably have to set that up with
Yeah.
Mr.
I guess we'll see
Monsieur
how it all works
Baron.
out anyway.
I guess I should learn Montforset.
I should probably also learn it in other languages. I've been meaning to learn Skitterkin, but I still haven't bothered with that yet.
Hey, I thought you did.
Nah. I only know Draconic and Vivanese and trade speech and Hadanese. And Tien actually. But I actually haven't had to use Tien much.
Well, you know what they say.
But our mentors back when taught me it.
Hmm.
And yeah, I know trade speech and Vivanese of course because of living Viven for so many years. And I learned Draconic because I was interested in it.
That's
Yeah.
definitely an interesting language to pick up.
Yeah. And hey, it helped out once when we first met Brisket, so
True that.
yeah.
But yeah. Are you so what'd you come down here for? You just wanted to look around
Yeah,
and see
I guess I
anything?
was just interested in checking things out. Been a hot minute since we were in Ayaba.
All right.
So I might head back soon. I actually wanted to check on Betalist because I haven't talked to him for a while either.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
But
Curious how he's
hey,
been doing.
Sada, we're going to be trading our normal stuff right now. What I'm planning on doing is mostly exporting the timber and because you produce a ton of timber, but
Yeah.
the timber and the peppers, still working our way up preserving those, but
Yeah.
to Viven, and then mostly bringing finished goods here for sale.
Hmm.
And also, things I can get good deals on, or rather my captains get good deals on in Viven. That's mostly actually going to be Rodrigo overseeing since I won't be there. But
Okay.
I'm sure that like one of the things that ends up on Vivanese ships all the time are like magic items and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, interesting arcane things. So
Yeah.
I might be able to like sell you stuff.
That'd be
I'll give
interesting.
I'll give you first draw.
Okay.
On my
Thanks.
shipment.
Yeah. Give me an update if anything
And
interesting shows up then.
oh no, definitely. I mean, I can't personally identify what things do.
Well, hey, if it looks glowy and shiny and looks cool, then
Yeah, I'll try not to sell you anything with a curse on.
yeah. As long as it doesn't have a curse.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We really should get somebody who we can bring with us who can identify magical items.
Yeah, whatever happened to Logan?
I think he's still in a tower in a friggin' God. In a friggin' Shugo. He's been working away, I think.
I wonder what he's doing.
I don't know.
It's Hayatetsu, actually, I think. But,
Oh, hi, Tetsu. Okay.
But yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, gonna resurrect Batbear now, or am I take a nap?
You can take a nap. I'll probably do it in the afternoon. I'll wait till you show
Vampire is
up.
gonna scream you awake. He's gonna be like, "Good morning!"
Yeah, I'll send Batbear once he's resurrected to wake you up.
Oh, right. I guess I have to remember how to do his voice.
Well, actually,
If-
that's a question, Nuva, for you. Would Batbear want to be resurrected?
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask me this on the side. All right. So. All right.
Would you switch to him again?
So, from the perspective of Batbyar, and this is a question that I kind of like set on.
Yeah.
If Sada feels like she needs him, he will feel like it is his duty to return. So I'm just gonna say that.
Okay.
That's really it.
All right.
He's like, duty calls. I will shatter out of this illusion. I have what is it that I've they've called me. I have to go. Kind of deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Also, I'm like getting really hyper, so okay. Gonna have to get Sugar Rush is coming in. That's
Alright.
cool.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Tell Pascal I'll wait for him to show up, and I'll be around the afternoon sometime. So,
Hmm.
all right. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna head back to the castle, I guess, and actually go see Vedalus because I haven't seen him for months actually.
Okay. Travel to the castle. Go into the Clockwork Workshop where you know you can find Bedalus.
Yeah.
He basically never leaves.
Yeah.
Hey,
Vedalus.
Canyas?
I knock on the door.
His head whirls around 180 degrees to see you there in the doorway. And he goes, "Ah,
Hey,
the Lady Ryudo.
how's it going,
is
Vedalus?
a pleasure
It's been a long
to see
time.
you again.
Yeah.
Has it?
Yeah, it's been.
Time is largely a meaningless concept to me, as I am eternal. But
Yeah, it's been like
I
2
can
months.
understand that it might be a long time to you.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we went to Viven.
I'm
I remember.
I'm glad.
I think we told you that.
Yes, no, I know where you went.
Yeah.
My memory is inescapable.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you've returned safe. I also heard that you then, after returning from Viven, immediately left again in order to travel to a distant plane
Yes.
of
We
existence.
went to the Verdant Groves to break a curse on us,
Very good.
which we succeeded in.
Did you
so-
succeed?
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
I am very happy for you.
But yeah, I figured I'd come check in on how you're doing since it's been a while since we last talked.
Well, I am constantly.
How's the Vitalo type coming?
The Batillo type is still the world's foremost form of preserving images on metal.
Does he have does he have the first one we took way back when around? Here?
He does. It's
Yeah.
actually it's on the wall. It's not large. The Batillo type metal is only about 8 inches by 4 inches. The plate of metal that the image gets laid onto, and he's covered it in a piece of glass to protect it.
Ah, okay. Or group shot
But
at.
it is
Yeah.
framed up on the wall.
Yeah. Is there a group shot back at the Eteron what's it called? Well, the Eteron settlement. Colony, yeah. Right?
Yes.
With Batbear
Ah.
and everybody.
Yes. Times passed.
Can't believe it's been
Poor
like
Batfire.
nearly 2 years.
He died hideously. Or so I've been told.
Yeah. So that might not be for long.
No.
Hopefully. Yeah. While we were in Polonius' realm, I happened to get something called the Liquid Desire, and I'm hoping to use it to resurrect Pathfinder.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Are you going to resurrect him as an Iteron?
I mean, if he wants to be one, but
Does he? Well, why wouldn't he? It's
Yeah.
a superior form. He'd never feel pain. He'd never feel any sort of need to eat or drink.
I mean,
Be
Some
free
people-
to simply contemplate his own existence with the pure and the pure clarity of a mind unfettered from most sensations.
I mean, you know how it is. I mean, I actually probably don't.
I think that he should consider being an Iteron. It's truly a superior form of living,
All right.
in my
We'll
personal
ask him.
opinion.
Yeah.
Which
Wait.
is entirely correct.
But actually, Bedalus, I don't know if I ever actually found out. Were you ever human, or were you like one of the?
Hmm? Oh, no. I was created from the soul of tortured soul from
whole-
a sphere, completely devoid of any memory of what.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
my resurrection as this.
yeah. I don't know the whole history, but I've heard about it, like the whole ancient elvish torture sphere thing, right?
Yes, a ancient elven device that held souls in such incredible torture that they completely lost any sense of self in what was functionally one of the only ways how to change a soul. It might be because they were still on the material plane, but I'm actually really not quite sure how they managed to do that. The elves were really certainly something.
Yeah.
In fact, if I'm not mistaken, the elven city that occasionally flies over Sarugu should be here soon.
Oh, really? Gee,
Yes.
I didn't know that. I didn't even know there was a flying elven city that flew over Haddon. That's interesting.
Well, there is. It follows a sort of figure eight route across the entirety of the Broken Coast and the eastern coast of T. Usually, it takes a couple of years to complete its circuit. It moves quite slowly.
I'll have to keep an eye out for that then.
Yes, absolutely. Could be some interesting trading opportunities with them.
All right. Anyway, I guess if you want to come around for Vapayar's hopeful resurrection, you're invited, Bedalus. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I certainly will.
All right.
I will get my equipment and I will take a Bautillo type of it.
All right. And I guess once a couple of hours pass on the side, I can hopefully get everybody gathered together.
Okay. You are able to
Since
in a couple
Nuvo's back.
hours.
Since Nuvo's back
Yes.
now, so.
You design Nuvo.
Yes. All right.
Gather everyone together.
All right. Hey, Akio, you ready for this?
Oh, yes. My horse son. Okay.
I make sure. Make sure everybody's there.
Okay. Everyone is there.
All right.
Everyone that you've invited.
All right.
You invited Shin also, didn't you?
Yeah.
He is there.
All right. I take the liquid desire out of where I've been safely holding it this whole time.
Yes.
On my person. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. Hopefully it's time to not. Hopefully I don't fuck this up.
Just whatever you're thinking of. Focus on it very hard.
All right.
To the exclusion of all else until it's realized.
All right. Sada thinks about resurrecting Vampire in the middle of this room, and if he wants to come back, that is hopefully. And she drinks the liquid desire.
Okay. It feels warm, almost comforting, yet powerful. And this power wells up within you, like a fire building in your chest up towards your head. And as it does so, Batfire,
What is Vampire doing?
You are in the Contenders realm. What are you doing?
I'm beating. Okay.
He's beating some meat.
Yes. Uh,
Please not.
I just finished the training.
It's just a big carcass of meat.
I'm just staring at a statue of my dad right next to me.
He
It's my
he
dad.
punched the statue.
And right next to me is my dad. Hey, wait. Things are today's a very good day. I would
Yes,
say.
it is, my large adult son, Batman.
Every day's a good day. Did I ever tell you about how I was such a good bodyguard?
You
Wait,
did,
no,
Bat Bear, and it is true. You are a great bodyguard.
Yeah. Let's go to the Colosseum and beat the crap out of some gladiators. Hey, Dad, like old
Yes.
times.
Or they will defeat us, but whatever it will be an excellent competition.
Yes, I agree. This is not his face.
No, it's absolutely not his voice, and I kind of love it. It kind of turned him into like a weird, like
Hey,
Weird
give him a break. He's
stereotype.
been dead for 2 years.
Yeah, the afterlife changes you.
Or not, actually. It keeps you frozen in
Oh
time.
shit.
I'm going to have to go back and figure out the accent. Oh well. But yes, it's always a good day in that Fireland. I don't know.
Yes,
what to call
Bat Bear, my son, who shares my name. Let us go
It's
and
a long
punch
it's a long
and
line of
flex.
sapphires.
And
And it's
yeah.
at that moment, Bat Bear, that it's like a small ringing noise appears. You hear a ringing noise in your ear, like a bring, bring.
I pick up my ear. Hello?
But why is he French now? Hello?
Collect call from Quietude.
Sorry,
Will you accept the charges?
Sure. Sure. Hello.
Hello, my name is impronounceable, but I am a Norsoi of the Realm of Quietude, servant of Crypta. You are getting a resurrection request from one Sada Ryudo of
Let's go.
the island of Sarugu. Would you like to accept?
Everything starts to make sense. Sada Yodo? She needs me again?
Typically, we would only tell you the alignment of, but yes, it is Sada Ryudo, the neutral good human,
Weird. Okay.
current ruler of Sarugu,
Mhm.
and who is currently using to attempt to bring you back to life. Would you like to accept?
Let me Dad! Father! I must go. Yes, by the way. I must go.
Oh, very good then. Hold please.
Okay.
Where are you going, my son?
Oh yeah. It turns out that I'm going to go still be a bodyguard some more. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
they are bringing you back to life.
Yes. Pretty
Very good.
Oh,
Serve your master well. I will see you when you are dead again.
yes. It was nice seeing you again, Father.
Yes.
I will tell everybody that I finally got to meet my papa.
Yes. And
You-
I, my son. Although I
Oh.
met my son, but
You said,
still, you were
"Oh."
like a tiny little bean.
Oh wait,
You're a little tiny horseman.
oh wait, before
Now
you
you
go,
are a huge horseman.
and then I want to match it. Oh wait, and before you go back, tell Sada, and then he gets cut off.
Oh wait a second. Am I gonna remember the afterlife? Am I gonna forget about my daddy?
That's
Oh no.
fire. You are yanked through the cosmos, your soul slowly uprooting its former fleshy bonds as your form reconstitutes itself out of nothing. Your ashes being not nearly enough to rebuild yourself, and indeed they are undisturbed. Until in a great flash of light and sound, and the sounds mostly of people pumping iron in the background, distantly, you reappear in the middle of the common room of Hayaba Castle.
No. Oh.
Sada like looks dumbfounded. Wait, It worked.
Ah,
Did you think it wasn't going to?
everything
sure.
tastes like cinnamon. Whoa. Who-
And to be clear, Pathfinder,
huh?
you're not entirely
I'm not what?
in memory of the afterlife.
Blah. Okay.
In fact, you distantly remember some things there, like you kind of remember meeting your father and spending time with him.
What
But
is like
it's all
the
getting very hazy, and the last thing you really remember was getting your lungs ripped out by a horrible rat dragon.
kind of wanted to take a deep breath for some reason. Hey guys. Been a
Holy
hot-
shit.
Sada runs up and
Whoa.
hugs him.
Ah! Little Sada. I don't remember my personality, so give me a second. Sada Yodo, my leader. That's not even what I called you. My Hokage.
I don't think you called me that either.
It's my daimyo.
My Daimyo. God damn it.
I love it though.
Also, at the other side, Akio, like, literally also runs up and hugs him. What? Eh!
It's the
Oh.
asshole who threw me off a roof.
Hey, everybody! I was like, what's going on?
At this point, there is a loud poof and a flash of light as the Patilla type goes off.
The what?
Oh.
Camera.
Are we under attack?
No, it's just me.
I see. What Batfire was resurrected out of curiosity?
What,
When he-
Batfire?
Like, what form? Is this default Batfire, or is this Giga?
Does he have his
Batfire?
antlers and stuff?
Yeah, I'm very curious. I actually have no idea which came back.
Or did he resume to his normal form before he got really big and buff?
It would be his normal form, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I'm default. All right, cool.
Default
Ah.
fire.
Oh, I'm
You're
happy
back.
to see you guys. From
It
where?
worked. From death.
What? Oh,
You got killed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that giant rat dragon?
Oh yeah. I
It
guess
tore,
I
it
should've
tore
been
you
asking-
apart.
I guess I should have been asking myself what the heck happened. I just woke up. Like it felt like a blink just happened. Very hard to describe feeling. You see? Okay. Well, hello, Kasumi. Hello. Hello, pal. Well, holy shit.
Why are you
What?
talking funny?
I don't know. It it feels like I have to review the tapes. It's gonna take a hot second. I feel very jolly right now. Are we in the party? Hello, everybody. Shen, is that you?
He waves his fingers at you.
Oh. Okay, alright. So I died, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
well.
like a year and a half ago now.
I've been dead for a year?
Yeah.
Oh.
It took a while. Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. Okay. And I guess I push you and Akio back for a sec.
Okay.
And what are you doing here, my master Akio? I wanted to come join your party, and then I heard you died. so that sucked. So I decided to help Sada in your stead. Surely you have not made a fool of yourself then, or yanked any children off of roofs. I hope you did not. Okay.
You did one of them.
What?
One of those. Can you guess
Yeah.
which?
He made a fool of himself. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're quite a drunkard, little man. Nice to see you
Yeah.
too, Badfire.
He was your teacher, you know.
Yeah, but we're kind of. I'll talk about that later. And also, it's very weird for me to talk to myself out of character to my character. I don't usually have to do this, so it's a little weird. I hope you understand, Akio. Of course I understand. Anyways,
So you're the
Uh,
best vampire. I love you.
All right, so yeah,
anyhow,
everybody's here. I think.
any-
Tatsu.
so I stare at Sada.
Hey.
Well, I'm sure then that means that there are things to be done.
Yeah,
Well,
we actually took over most of the island, but now there's just Katsune with a giant army
Hmm.
there. And then we're probably gonna
And
go
then-
toward the rest of Hadano.
and the Shogun.
He's still alive. He's the one who sent the army.
And I smile. Well, I guess we'll get to
Something
bash in
never
some
changes.
heads. And I suppose.
Do you remember anything, Vampire?
I remember dying.
Yeah.
But not really. I remember blackness. I also feel like I remember something happy, but it's very, very hard for me to focus on right now. I feel like. I'm thinking about my father for some reason, but I'm kind of happy about it. I don't really know how to explain it. But otherwise, I feel really good right now.
That's good.
I don't really. But, Sadari Yodo, my daimyo, if you will take me to serve you again,
Of course.
then I am all. Yes! Time to make the sequel to my book. Coming back with honor.
Okay, so there's a lot you missed, by the way.
Yeah?
Cesare became the Grand Prince of Aven.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Hajime also stayed in Aven.
Oh, yeah, where's that little rascal? I wanna.
Yeah, he's in
his
Aven.
head. Oh, yeah, okay, you just said that. Okay, I guess we'll have to visit.
We have
him
another
again.
Hajime, though.
What?
Yeah. This is just a guy with
Does
the
he ever
same
get-
name. It's the
did he
fake.
get
It
over
was the Hajime that was ruling.
Whatever,
Who was told he was
yeah.
Hajime.
What?
Yeah. But he's cool.
Yeah.
He's with us. He's not in this room right
Oh.
now, but
You'll have to introduce me later.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this over lunch. For whatever reason, I feel like I really need to eat. Also, take a very, very big piss. Sorry, Sorry, I seem to be incapable of holding my thoughts right now, and I'm thinking out loudly. That dude is buff. Yep.
yeah.
Okay, let's go eat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who are you
Well, I
talking
remember
about?
Huh?
Who are you talking about?
He just randomly looked at the crowd, saw him really pumped too. It's just like he said that out loud. I don't know. I was trying to make a joke.
Success. All right. Yes, you are reunited with
Yeah.
Batbear. He's back and not dead.
Yeah. Or is he?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
He's very much alive.
Damn. All right.
Damn it. That would have been. I was gonna play the Friends theme song, but it didn't work.
He's also level 9.
Yes.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what he was when he died.
Yeah.
Oh. That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. That's why I said Akio should take him as his cohort.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
A couple. Right, well, Akio, I think you took leadership and you never actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because we planned that together, and then I just forgot. Because then me.
Yeah, you were
Well-
thinking about who you wanted to have as. I mean, you had Marco as your cohort.
Oh yeah.
Briefly.
Oh
Then he
yeah.
stayed in Aven.
Yes.
Where's my buddy old pal of mine, Marco?
Oh. He's also back in Aven. Sorry to say
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, when did you guys go to the event? Why'd you?
No, like
it feels
just
like you-
yeah, just a little bit ago actually.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to. Keep
We
me
also
up-
and we saved Rondado, if you remember Kasumi's master, and my master.
Oh.
Yeah.
I held up an ocean.
And Kasumi is still very hungover, I think.
Sumi, you classic drunkard. Also, fine ass you got there. I don't remember that. Is that new?
I hate this.
I mean, you bought it.
I'm sure you
I
remember.
want that to be the curse of the butt. Of like every time somebody sees it, they're like, "Oh, that's nice. Where'd you get that?" Like
I
it has
mean,
it has like
Everyone
this,
does. It's just not out loud.
No, I know. It's just this self-conscious desire to ask, like, "Where'd you get it?"
From Polonius.
I'll have to get one of my own. Except I'll probably have to get two. One for my human side and one for my horse side. Ain't that right, pal? I seem to have come back with a sense of humor. This will go away with time. Like all else. Alright.
Yeah, anyway, let's get you some food and a toilet, I guess.
Yeah. Yes.
What a toilet.
Sorry. What's the toilet?
A
Yeah.
hole in the ground, the piss.
Oh.
I don't know.
All right. And with that, you have successfully resurrected your friend Batbear.
Yeah.
You have an army awaits you to accompany you to Katsune. Another army opposes you there.
Hmm.
You have successfully cavorted in a temple of Polonius. But there are two other temples that you must build if your trifecta of gods is to be
Yes.
successful.
True.
It is the 28th of Empernai. Soon it'll be the next month.
Indeed.
And with that, we'll hold off until next week for your confrontation at
Yes.
Kitsune.
Yay.
Yes. How'd
That was
how'd
fun.
Tatsu and Pascal react?
I'm happy.
Didn't get to see them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pascal and Tatsu is just a sort of reserved person in general, but he seems pleased.
Yeah. I remember Tatsu
Um,
blamed himself for a little bit, but
he did.
Yeah.
He still does. That's not mitigated by the fact that Batfire is now no longer dead, but does make him feel a little better. Pascal is pretty pumped, for lack
Yeah.
of a better word.
they can train again. Pump iron.
They
It's
can.
it's gonna take a hot second to remember Batfire. As I made evidently clear that, oh my god, going back to an old character is actually really hard.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, him being Akio's cohort probably work out, I bet.
I'm very happy about this. This is cool.
Yeah, good.
And
I wanted
yeah,
to like make a joke. I wanted to ask Cells if it was okay, but like while he's down, like going down back to the plane, like is getting resurrected, he'd see like, oh look, it's some frog guy burning in hell. But oh well.
He would not see that, but yeah.
No, I drink the potion instead of Batbear. Garland comes back. That's the ultimate
coming,
monkey's
he's
paw wish.
No, I'm not gonna try doing a southern accent right now.
You got too many
I
character
think-
voices, Nuva.
I have tasted my own blood, and I am back.
And I'm very happy about that. Thank you, Cells.
Good
Oh, man.
session.
You all thought you could be rid of me, but you.
I'm still waiting for
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Garland to rise in the fields as a zombie, having been rejected by hell because nobody wanted him.
I've now smelled brimstone, and it's quite boring. I'm still you. I don't know. I like the idea of Garland being rejected from hell is too fun. I don't want to think about it. Okay, all right.
Well,
Tales
Have
of
a
my
good night.
death were greatly
good night, Jake.
exaggerated.
Yes.
All right. All of y'all have a good night. I hope you enjoyed the session.
Yes.
There's another
Garland is off on like Mr. Toad adventures in hell. Oh my
He's
god.
having fun.
Yeah,
He just walks
somehow
up
he's
and-
having fun flying by the seat of his pants.
He walks up and casts Phantasmal Killer on people, and then he immediately gets killed, and then
He goes to sub hell.
Yeah.
He's on like the 30th level of hell by now.
Yeah.
I
Right.
can go lower.
Yes.
All right.
All
Goodbye.
right. Until next
Right.
time.
Until next week, everybody. I hope you enjoyed tonight's session.
Yes.
And yeah, it was fun for me too. Until
Yeah.
next time.